Okay, so this are actually the app looks like when you open it. Sorry for my voice, I'm actually having some small cold. And so let's go fast forward. Then when you open the app, originally it is portrait. The app doesn't actually force your phone to turn it into a landscape form. So when you open it or when you launch it, you just try to turn your own phone. You change it from portrait or auto rotate. You get me? Just put that auto rotate or something so that you can get a wider screen, because the app can actually allow you to draw in a portrait form too. It doesn't care. It's not like other apps. You get me? So when you open this, how the interface is like. These are other works I've actually done. Other works I have others too which are not on the app. So here, no, you when you open, you just find a demo. This is the first demo. For that one, it's actually for the app. I don't know what you use it for, but with you, when you want to start a new project, you just come to this plus sign, the add here, just add, and it will give you a workspace. If it is in reality, we will call this a site. I think those who did the technical courses, the building construction, so the stuff, don't know it. So this is actually a site in reality, but on the phone it's a workspace. So when it gets the interfaces like this how we see it. So you just have to come to, you see this four strips, just tap on it and it will open. Now let me show you all the short stuffs in here. Now when you want to know all the kind of categories in this app, these are they. Now we have the structure, that is where you find the structure, where you find the kind of shape of the building you want, the void, background image, stairs, landing, everything, they are here. And now when you go to doors and windows, that's where you're going to find doors, windows, openings, double door, any type of door, garage, everything is here. And you get me? When you go to general, it's basically general, you get me? Everything is here, almost everything. So you can actually convert most stuff from here to a lot of stuff outside there. Now you have the closet, both double and one, all of them. You have the storage rack, all of them is here, chairs, flowers and everything, ceiling fans, man, you have man, that's a person, triangle and everything. And now when it comes to the living, now the living room is where you can find the sofa, the television, speakers, all these things. They are here. And bedroom, that's where you can find the bed. You have the different types of bed. You have the three types. They are here. Anyone you want to use. And then you have kitchen. When it comes to the kitchen, you have the cabinet, you have the lower cabinet, you have the upper cabinet, you have the corner. All of them, they are here. Stoves, dishwashers, coffee, microwave. We have microwave. We have refrigerator, double sink, and all of them, they are here. Then we have when you go to bathroom too, they are also here like that. Shower, bathing tap, corner tap, showers, and all kinds of showers. The WC, we have to the toilets, all the two types. You have the urinal, you have the bidets, all of them. So if you did building construction, you would have understood some of the symbols here. But as time goes on, you get it. Don't worry. When you go to the offices, you get the laptops, you get the monitors and the keyboard and everything, printers, trash, desk, all of them, they are here. Then outdoor, this is outside the house. That's where you can get your cars. You have the pickup cars, you have the SUVs, and you have the saloon cars. You have the sedan cars here. You have the motorcycle, you have big trees, small trees, you have the pergola, they are all here, swing chairs and stuff. They are all outside, they are not inside. And then we have electricals. Mostly for me, I don't usually use this. I don't know why, but at the 3D it looks like a box. So most of the time I don't use the electricals. Maybe for the plan, fine, but if someone wants the 3D, I don't usually use the electricals, you get me? But they're also here. You have the ceiling lights and everything, they're also here. Then when you go to the fire survey, all of them, just like emergency, you get me? So this one's are maybe for the factory. Maybe you want to design a factory, something. It's just a floor plan. It can design any and everything you want, you get me? Then annotations, this maybe you want to name a room, maybe you want to number rooms, all these things. When the moment you be dragging them, especially the auto number, when you drag one will come. When you drag the second one, it will be 2, 3, 4. It is auto. It will be numbering itself. You aren't the one to number them. For the labeling, you will choose whether it should be path and everything. They are all here. Then tools. These are just like you are searching for maybe something you can't find or something. You can just come here. You want to tag something, or you want to keep something, or you want to delete some symbols. You get me? Then user. Now this user, for me, some of the users I did them myself. The users are actually tools you have. user what you have, you get me? So these are the users me I have a lot. I have a lot. As time goes on, I'll be dropping them into the Telegram channel so that you can download them and pick it from the Telegram channel so that you can open it in your apps, your various apps. So these are my users. I have a lot. Some of them too I get them from Telegram, as I say, and some of them too I create them myself. A lot here I created them myself. A lot. The stand, the dining hall, and some of the doors, the columns. Some of them I just created them myself. Some of them, the tedious ones, I don't have time to design them. You get me? So these are basically the categories, or the let me say categories you can have on the floor plan creator. And now this side is actually the editing tool. We have the undo, we have the redo, we have the paste, we have the 3D, we have the share. You want to share it. So anytime maybe maybe anyone draws anything and wants to share the work file, if you want to share the work file or an image of it or anything, you can just use the share and share it straightforward. It will come. It doesn't prevent you from doing anything. But maybe you want to just save the image on your phone, you can just use export. The moment you tap on export, it will save that particular view you've captured. How you position the drawing on your phone is how it's going to capture it. I don't know if you get me, but as time goes on, I think you get. Printing to the same thing. You know what printing does. And now the project, this tells you about how your your project should be, like the wall thickness you should have, internal and external walls. This one is all for BC, but as time goes on, I'm saying as time goes on, you get them. External and internal walls and the distance around the wall. And when maybe you don't want anybody to open your app or delete or something or edit any design you've done, you just click on read only mode and nobody will be able to edit. You get me? You can change the name of your project here to now it is a new project. Yes, so you can change it in any of them. Now the settings tells us about the notifications, and the finger, how you want to operate it. Some of us are using phones with light pens, so you can change them here at the input mode. Then 2 shortcut buttons. If you want the workspace to be full screen, that means those things are beside them. That is the categories and the editing toolbar. If you want them to go off, you just come to the full screen, you just tap on it, and then all of them will go off. But you have a means of bringing them back if you want to use them. And the units, for me, I use feet. Some use millimeters, some use inches, some use centimeters, depending on what you understand and how you can imagine to get that particular size. For me, I have dealt with feet and inches for a little bit longer. I can use meters too, because I know something about meters. I can use centimeters. In fact, I can use most of them, especially the inches. But when it comes to the yard, when it comes to those yards and stuff, I sometimes get confused. I have to imagine or calculate how the yard looks like, and to prevent those wastage of time, I just have to use feet, because feet, the moment I just pick, I know 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. I know 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. I know all these things. And if I think I'll be confused, I know how a room size would be in millimeters. I know, you get me. They are just there. And the dimensions, to show dimensions, you use dimensions, wall thickness and everything. They are also here. And all of them, all of them. And now spacing between wall and the snap lines. Some of us will be using the snap lines. I don't know, but me, I don't use snap lines. I just want the raw background. I can do everything myself. And the snap lines, sometimes they get you to draw correct angles. Maybe you want a 90-degree angle, you're going to get it perfectly. It's something you're going to get simple because of those stuff. And lock length, that means anytime you input a length, you input a distance or a length, you adjust any length, it is going to lock automatically. That means if you want to unlock, you have to unlock it at the editing toolbar before you can unlock, before you can adjust any settings again. You get me? Export backgrounds, grade, and all of them, they are just here. You can decide to fill in your password and your email, so that maybe when you back up or something, you're going to get them. Yeah, so this are also the application settings, or the editing, the editing toolbar. So that is all for today's tutorial. Let me show you how the 3D also works. Now let me take, for instance, I pick this building and I pick maybe another building like this. Now this is it. This is actually the front elevation. As we all know, the right elevation is this side, and this side is also the back elevation is what we see at the back. Now to show this in 3D, you just come tap on the 3D like this, and it is going to load. You get me? These are the current colors I use. That's why it came like this. These are the current colors I use. But some of you can't actually navigate or simulate screens like this. You get me? So you have another method. For me, I use this. I don't know why I like using this, but I use this. So you have other methods. You can also decide to come to this place. Camera control. You tab. You see, we have flyover. We have the flyover. Now, this is actually the normal one. Yes. And now, but not as normal as the normal one we have. You see, this one finger will actually turn the whole design or maybe structure around like this. But when you want to go up, you see, unless you use two fingers to scroll them up, but only one thumb or one finger or anything you're using can actually do everything like this. And when you get lost on the site, just come to this side and you click on reset view. It will bring you to the front elevation. This is how it looks like. Simple. You get me? But for me, I use the O or the first person. Automatic is also there. Automatic, this also works. You get me? You see the way it works. And down when you're recording or something, you won't be able to. So I mostly use my first tool. That one there, just normal simulating, and then I'm done. You get me? So this is all for. Oh fuck. This is all for today. If you want to go back, just go back. Then you're done. So nice, with this one. Then just try something. Just play around with this, and as time goes on, I'll be dropping. Maybe by tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll drop something about how to create a floor plan or something. Thank you.